pop off and fly away. So just hold it down with a piece of radical and try to lift it off. There you go. That was the setting lever. You see the clutch for the alarm just popped away. Doesn't matter. I should now remove the winding stem for alarm, but the winding stem was not there. So I'm just going on with the clutch wheel for alarm, which is the piece that just pop it off, which is this one. I'm gonna grab it and show you oops, gotta be careful. That's this one. Okay. So you see, it's got its teeth. Okay. Okay. Then I should remove the yoke. The yoke is this strange looking squid form like spring here. But if I remove it, I gotta be really careful because it is usually stuck, stuck on this black pin here, black big pin here. So I gotta be careful because it will make the our clutch just pop off. So what I usually do is, sorry if I turn it around. Okay, I just hold with the radical the clutch in place like that. Just, you know, just hold it in place. And then insert the plier on this side and slowly, don't lift it, just slowly push it in until you arrive to the pin, and then just apply some very small force just to, there you go. It flew away. I should have put a little bit of radical on top of it also. It didn't go so far anyway. Oh, sorry, here it is. Do as I say, don't do as I do. Then comes off the clutch. And this is the clutch wheel. It's pretty different from the other because it has this invitation for these for the yoke, but it has wheels and teeth, so be pretty careful when you take it from the invitation, otherwise you're going to break some teeth on the clutch. Put it down. And last, the train wheel sitting lever, which is just a small, very thin thingy over here. And then the metal plates are actually, that are underneath the coils, are actually called stators, by the way. So I'll just remove all of them just with some radical. They should pop up. They're on 2x2 so just remove them. After that, after the rotor, the center wheel and pinion. Oops. And now, the part that I hate the most about this movement is the two switch levers C and B, which are these two golden thingies over there. Be careful not when you pry them off because they tend to jump off. And here you are with the bare main plate. Which is still in good condition. And now I'm gonna stop the video and I'm gonna clean every single piece. Goodbye. And here I am back with the reassembly of this 7T32 movement. Actually it is Shijori Y182B movement, which is just the same. It's identical. It's always manufactured by Seiko. And in the previous video I showed how you tear it down, and now I'm gonna show you how to reassemble it. I don't know if you noticed, there are some oil marks. I already oiled the small holes where the pivots of the several rotors, step rotors and gears or wheels are going to go in. I do this right from the start for every single rotor and gear so I don't forget them. And here we go. The first is to reassemble the switch levers. Basically the reassemble is the tear down backwards. So I'm taking the switch levers that we cleaned. I am taking the small debris out. A little bit of dust always comes. Remember, I'm not a professional watchmaker, so bear me if I do something wrong. Okay, here it is. Kind of a cloth line. Okay. Keep your tools clean and you'll have no issues. So, where do these go? It's pretty straightforward. Always mess it up. Okay, this is the switch lever. Okay, so you see this metal pin over here. Let me come a little bit closer with the light so you can see it. Okay, now that shines. Okay. So this and this metal pins are the contacts. So I don't know. Right. Okay. Nope. Oh, sorry. Dumb. This and this are the contacts. So this one goes like this. I hope you can see it. Grab your rotico or a piece of pegwood, whatever, hold it in place and gently push the lever in place. Okay. The technical manual says that you should put a little bit of oil or grease, watchmaker's grease. I don't have it, so I'll just go without. This is a spare moment, so I don't really care. I'm doing this videos to show that these are serviceable, this type of movement. Even if they are usually not serviced, they are totally serviceable. You just need some spare parts. You cannot manufacture plastic pieces on your own, of course, like you would on a mechanical watch. A professional watchmaker would do it if he has the expertise. You just need some spare parts, and this is what I have. So hold the right guy in place and click in place. Okay, this was not really pretty good cleaned. No, it is. Okay, now the center wheel and pinion, which is this one. Just grab it by the wheel very gently and let it slide down in place. Some oil is also due there. Okay, so check if it moves freely, very gently. It does. And now the stators, the 4 stators for the coils. And let's go. As I said, they go in pairs, 2 by 2. The big stators are the same, the small stators differ in the fact that this one that I'm gonna put in, which is the rotor stator for chronograph minute, has a small hole. Just clean it because it didn't come really clean. I need to replace my cleaning fluid. So the difference is that I'm gonna show you the 2 stators right now. Apparently they're the same, as you can see, but this one, which is the rotor stator for chronograph minute, has a small hole here. This one doesn't, as you can see. So you see the small hole? The other one does not. Okay, so let's put this little baby into place. And where does this go? Well, these are the 2 big coils, and this is the small one, so this goes here. And down. Now I'm going to put the rotor stator for alarm. And now the rotor stator for chronograph second and the rotor stator. It's only called rotor stator, so. How do you know if you're putting them the right side up? Apart from the form, the plastic plates can only accept it on one way, but they usually have some numbers on it. So you see this is a 0 or an O, and here is a 7. Here, the number. Okay, it's the same thing for the other 2. They have this one. It has a 6 here. You cannot see it very well, but it's a 6. And here it's an 8. You can see that. By the way, the hole that I told you about was for this little invitation. A gear will go inside there, which does not on the other side here. So it's pretty easy not to mess up. Of course, the other 2 stators are not exactly the same, like I said. I don't watch them closely. It's slightly different. Okay, someday I'm gonna make it. There's slightly different. Here. That's it, you see? There is a small curve here, which is not here. The curve is a little bit down. So that's how you differ, apart from the numbers. So actually you just try it out. Or you look at the manual. So the rotor stator, it's this one. Okay. That's the rotor stator because it has this small ditch here and it's number 0. Okay, and the rotor stator goes here. Okay, you see that in small, oops, that small indentation, that's where that, okay. And the rotor stator for chronograph second, of course, goes in the last available space, which is this one. There you go. That was number 7. Okay. Now, the train wheel setting lever. It's this one. This is pretty easy and straightforward. It goes like this. There's a pin, a hole, you just insert it. When you do this, where is it? Okay. Try to push the lever so that it comes all the way here. This is important because after when you insert the yoke, you're gonna have to put a pin of the yoke that's gonna insert here, inside here. When you move the yoke, this is the movement that it will make. Okay. After that, the clutch wheel. The clutch wheel, it's this one. Let's see a little bit of a filament here. Okay. This is the clutch wheel. It falls into place there. The yoke is gonna hold it steady. And now I should put the winding stem, the primary winding stem. I got 2 winding stems here. Just a second, let me grab them. They come from a 73.2 movement I have. I just removed them for this video. So the longer one, which is this one, is the main winding stem, and the second one, the smaller one, it's for the alarm. So winding stem, bit of a clean. And you insert it from the hole on the plates, and you try to grab the clutch, push it all the way through so you know it's in place. And when you push it all the way through, you see the clutch will be able to move up and down the stem. This is disengaged and engaged, disengaged and engaged. Okay. Now comes the yoke, the squid-like lever. I definitely need to replace my liquid that I used to clean. Okay, so how does the yoke go? It goes like this. So remember, first to grab that, okay, and then center it. It's a bit tricky. Oh, wait. Oh, I am dumb. Okay, sorry. Upside down. So, grab again that lever. And press it down. It jumped off. Damn. Sorry, it didn't fly away. That's here. It landed on the table. So this is one of the hardest parts to put back in because it hit springs. It's springy on one side and on the other side. So take your screwdriver, press it down here, and make sure that you align it here. And move the clutch so that it catches it. There you go. Finally! Okay. I'm sorry. Now, with that in place, we need the clutch wheel for alarm. Place it on top of the small there we go. The stem, winding stem for alarm. All the way through. Okay. So basically, when you engage, when you pull out the crown for the owl, this is what basically happens. You pull it out. No, there's no switch lever, so I'm gonna just do it manually with the pliers. You pull it out and it engages like so. And if you notice, the train wheel setting lever moves accordingly. So, and then it sets like this, and then you can change the hour, adjust it. In the second place, you will be able to adjust the date. So it has 2 clicks. This tends to jump always. And the same happens with the alarm, but it's 2 clicks also, but it just pushes this in front. Like so, back and forth. So now we need to put the setting lever, and the setting lever is this small piece, small part, triangular part. Okay. Okay, this didn't clean at all. Okay, I'm not so much concerned about the cleaning because, as I said, this is a spurt movement. I just asked my friend Paul to send it to me so that I could make a video. Okay, so how does this work? The setting lever is like, oh damn, okay, no issues, it's here. It's like this, and it fits here like so, but you need to push the stem a little bit backwards so it grabs on the setting lever. Oh, actually in front there, it grabs on the setting lever, see it? And move the like so, so it engages there. So when you pull outwards, I'm not going to do it now because it's going to fly, but that's assembled. Okay. And now the setting lever for alarm. That's the slightly bigger metal piece. This is similar. And it goes here. So pull out a little bit the stem so it engages, and there you go. See, moving the stem in and out, it will cause the little rocker to push the clutch forward. Okay. Now we have the switch lever A, which is the golden switch. This actually is the switch for the chronograph. So when you press the chronograph, seconds bottom, this is what you're pressing on.